Hey there, Dr. Libby here. Today I'm going to talk about weight loss and why it is so darn hard. The truth is, there's lots of reasons, and we're going to just cover a couple today. But one reason that weight loss is so hard, especially it seems like after you hit about age 40, at least that's where it became hard for me, is we overeat. And why do we overeat? Well, usually it's because we're hungry and we desire food. And functional medicine, it's all about getting to the root cause and fixing the root cause. So, is it possible to fix hunger and desire? And the truth is, it is. Anything worth fixing is sometimes challenging, but in my opinion, so worth it. How many of you have done like a 30-day cleanse of some sort? I've done these numerous times. And guess what? Every single time I can lose 7 pounds or so. But every single time when I regress back to my normal ways, the pounds come back and oftentimes a few extras along with it. So what I'm more interested now is what can I do that I can do forever? It's slower, but if it lasts forever, it's worth it, right? Every time we lose 7 pounds and gain them back, we're further damaging our metabolism. So, one of the keys is managing your hunger. Think of how easy it would be to stick with a diet if you weren't hungry. And the key to managing hunger is regulating your hormones. And there's lots of hormones that play a role here, but some of the biggies are insulin and cortisol and ghrelin and leptin. And this requires getting your body healthy. One of my mentors, Dr. Kalish, says this: we don't lose weight and get healthy. We get healthy and then we lose weight. So getting our insulin right, getting our cortisol right, by getting our adrenals right, leads to controlled hunger. And with controlled hunger, we can then control our calorie intake, which makes weight loss much easier. So this is physically fixing the root causes of what causes us to overeat. It's overhunger. Now, one of the other reasons that we gain weight and have trouble losing it is overdesire. We desire food, right? I know I sure do. So if you think about back to the basics, why do we eat anyways? Well, we eat to provide energy to fuel our body. But that's not the only reason, right? Because if that were true, and I offered you a magical bar that you could just eat every single day, 3 times per day, and that's all you had to ever eat, and it provided all the nutrition you ever needed, and you never had to eat anything else again, would you sign up for that plan? I don't think I would, because I like the variety of food. I like the different tastes and the different textures. I like to celebrate with food. I like to mourn with food. I like to do all the things, socialize with food, right? So we eat for so many more reasons than just nutrition. And oftentimes we have an urge for something, okay? And an urge is a feeling, but it's a very powerful feeling because an urge feels pretty urgent, right? So we'll be going about our day and all of a sudden we'll get this urge to eat something that maybe isn't in alignment with our health goals. And all feelings come from thoughts. So here's what I recommend you do. The next time you feel an urge to eat something, a brownie, a piece of cake, cookies, chips, whatever it is, notice the urge and then pause and ask yourself, what am I thinking? Because every feeling is preceded by a thought. I'll tell you some of the thoughts I'm thinking when urges come up. Things like, I deserve a treat. Everybody else is having it. I should be able to have it too. I want it. That's a little toddler inside of me. It tastes so good. All of these thoughts are just sentences in my brain that are happening automatically. So I feel the urge. I ask myself, what am I thinking? It's usually one of these things that I just listed here. And then I pause. And I see if I can offer myself a different thought that I also believe that will be more in alignment with the goals that I have for myself. Here are some that work really well for me. Things like, I know you want it, giving myself some compassion, right? But you also desire to be thinner and healthier, and that desire is stronger. Instead of I deserve it, maybe I deserve to fuel my body with healthy things. What about this one? I'm sticking to my protocol because I'm a person who honors commitments, not just to others, but to myself. Or here's another favorite one of mine. This is hard, but you can do hard things. So you feel the urge and you pause, you notice what you're thinking, and you offer yourself a different thought. And the more you do this, the easier it becomes. I want to tell you, if you struggle with weight loss, it is not because you're weak and you lack willpower. We all have a limited amount of willpower. And when our hormones are not regulated, it is impossible for you to keep your willpower going long term. So, one of the keys to fixing resistant weight loss is to regulate the hormones and help fix your desires. Okay. Hope this helps. Have a great day.